What is up, everyone? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we will be reacting to the worst crash for every active NASCAR Cup Series driver from the 2022 grid, part 2. Such a long title. I did part 1 quite a few videos ago, and now I'm finally getting around to part 2. So I'm excited to see what their worst crashes are, because I really enjoyed the part 1. So who knows what I'm getting myself into here. I'm just going to shut up and we'll get straight into it.
Around, back across the field. The big one, part 2 at Daytona.
Oh, that didn't look good.
A horrific crash for Kyle Busch, who slid through the
straight
infield grass.
into the wall.
This wreck caused an actual injury that left him sidelined for a third of the season,
Whoa.
so I put it above the many wild rides he's had in his career. He still managed to win 5 Cup races,
a big
the
impact into
championship,
the wall there.
6 Xfinity races, and 2 truck races that year.
Moves himself up to second place. In the wall hard goes Casey Kane and Martin Truex. Wow. That was
Oh my god.
Look at that car.
You can't see that damage from the side, but that is crazy work there.
Unhooks
It looks like he's okay.
cool tube.
But yeah, it's completely squished the
One
front.
of the hardest hits in Martinsville history, and the angle that he hit the wall, it makes this wreck his worst. Not to mention how scary losing your brakes at a racetrack must feel.
Yeah. Oh, and it caught fire as well.
Here, I get a feeling something happened to Martin Truex Jr. in that 56 as hard as he was driving it off in that corner.
Sure does.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't even able to slow it down, it didn't look like.
I bet it's hard
That's
to say
crazy.
about brakes, but that looks like a car that lost its brakes.
The white
Christopher
flag
Bell.
is out. They're going to crash. With a big wreck.
Oh.
They're crashing. Christopher Bell upside
Is he going to go in the wall?
down.
Oh, Christopher Bell's upside down. I didn't even see that. I was too busy watching the other car that was like going into the grass. I completely missed that.
Rolls every
What
now
happened?
and then, but this rivals any barrel roll that he's had, even in dirt racing.
Looks like William Byron got jumped by the 86.
Oh, there he goes. There he goes.
Look at
Oh.
Timothy Peters on the inside as Christopher Bell tumbles down the front straightaway.
Imagine trying to, if you're one of the other drivers trying to avoid
all the way to the
a car
inside of the
that's
racetrack
flipping
is-
and coming right at you. That is terrifying.
You know, a lot of new pavement down there, guys, and that makes such a huge difference. They don't get
Newman, but Newman will have nothing of it.
No, got trouble getting into 3, guys.
But, oh!
Big crash. Oh, he's down.
Oh my god, he's over.
Over and over, Logano goes between
He's not
3
stopping.
and 4. Oh, no.
Oh my god, it flipped over so many times. That must have been terrifying.
The car will come back to rest on all 4 tires. Heavy crash here on lap 32.
I mean, at least he
For Cup
landed
Series veteran
upright.
Joe Logano, we have to go
Trying to
way
find the
back
positive
just
there,
with
but that
year
was
to find
quite
this worst
scary.
wreck. Although flips have happened before at Dover, it's very rare to see cars roll at non-super speedways.
Here's where it really gets.
And it
Gets
rolled
exciting.
for ages as well.
We talked about that there's nowhere to go as you come off of these corners, and when something like this happens, you really have you make a commitment, and you've got.
I
one
wonder what that
opportunity
feels
really
like
to miss
as a
this
driver,
wreck. Tony
like
Stewart
in
did
the
a
car,
great
and you're
job.
just
Some others
praying
got-
for it to stop.
Hard into the wall is the 43. Bubba Wallace slams the wall.
That was quite a hefty impact there.
That car at full speed. And that is the greatest view we could possibly see. The window net coming down.
Oh no.
Bubba lost his brakes at Pocono, leading to him cutting through the grass to try to shave off speed, almost identical to what Jimmy Johnson did at the same track the year prior. Although the smart
All
move
the
to do
grass
when
just
you lose
flying
your brakes
everywhere.
is to ride the wall.
Well-
It's just a NASCAR driver's instinct to turn left.
Oh, trouble.
Hard in the wall goes William Byron.
Nose is in.
Oh,
Byron went
Oh my
in
god, look at
hard.
that.
oh. Matt Kent's has piled into Byron right
Like,
to
damage
the
is
14 car
insane.
right at the end there. 24 set down here on fire. 37.
Wonder how much that costs to repair that damage.
That was a huge wreck.
Willie B has proved that he can consistently run
Willie
in
B.
the top 10 and take care of his equipment in 2021, but the same can't be said about his rookie year. Also, with this wreck, you can add Byron to the list of drivers that have been on top of Ryan Newman.
Oh my, how close
Oh
was
my
that for
God.
Harvick?
And for Kurt Busch also, maybe a little damage to the right side actually from the 14.
I think we now know where the golden horseshoe went.
We do tonight.
Oh,
the fence. Oh, there's a big crash here.
Oh,
To the inside.
Back in front.
that
of the
was
cars.
massive impact.
And hit again.
Oh, and he went to the other wall as well.
Haley with a hard hit on the inside wall and then right back out in front of traffic.
Openings in the inside wall have created massive hits for decades, and this crash is no exception. Although NASCAR has tried their best to limit these openings, they still occasionally happen and end up
That
in
actually looked
destruction.
quite cool how he managed to get through the whole field and no one like spun into him before he hit the wall.
Whoa, guys. Whoa, whoa. Oh, no.
Oh
my gosh.
my god.
I have never seen anything like that in my life.
That takes flipping to a whole new level. Are you kidding?
Oh, my gosh.
It was doing
Michael
like triple
McDowell's
flips
a
in
very
the air.
experienced NASCAR driver, but this wreck was easily one of the worst wrecks in qualifying history. He was able to walk away from the wreck, which was a huge statement.
He walked
of the
away
safety
from
of
that.
the COT cars, which were new that year.
That flip had some height as well.
Here at Talladega just once. It was the first race.
Not pickle
run
car.
Here back in 2006. Mark Martin took it to victory lane. Oh, contact, and around goes Todd Gilliland.
Oh! Nose on, straight into the wall.
And a big hit for the 4. Was running second.
Gosh.
While going for the lead, Todd Gilliland made an aggressive move to the inside and ultimately took himself out. You see a lot of wrecks that look like this, but they typically happen after contact from a car from behind, rather than them getting into another car.
Shoots it to the left. So he got in the back bumper of him. That's what we were talking about earlier. When you're offset to the left like that,
It didn't take
makes
much
that
for him
truck
to
in
go
front of you
flying
loose
into the
when you get
barrier
to the
there.
left or a quarter panel. And then he got under him.
Move is Austin Cindric.
Oh,
we got another one. Is that the
Oh.
19? Yep.
Oh!
Wow.
And right under him. Oh, and into the wall.
What was the 40? Oh my gosh.
Cole Custer.
And it's on fire.
Nowhere to go there. Big fire. He had a big impact. Luckily, seeing him get out.
Oh,
of the
there he
race
is.
car right
He's
now.
getting out.
Cole Custer had multiple huge hits in this wreck, hitting Truex and getting under him, then hitting the wall. He clearly could not see and was a victim of the downpour, the monsoon that was happening, and
Yeah.
he got the worst of it.
Had damage. Now that right, thank goodness there's a little bit of a safer barrier. Well, is that a
That's a
safer
foam barrier.
Yeah,
It's a foam wall.
barrier?
Yes.
Thank goodness that was there instead of just hitting that Armco barrier for Cole Custer.
Yeah, that was quite
Todd
lucky.
Gilliland's turned around and hits hard.
Right behind you. Going to be a lot of debris.
There were 4 wide coming through the tri-oval, trying to come through the tri-oval, obviously not that wide.
23's Carlos Contreras. There's Ty Dillon's car all torn up. Third place driver in
Yeah, a
the
lot of damage.
championship. Cale Conley again.
While trying to come back through the field, Ty found himself in the middle of 3 wide and ultimately
Oh.
had a hard hit, head first into the tri-oval. This was his only DNF of his first full-time Nationwide Series season.
Wow.
The 14 car you can see there.
Up in front of him here. Go on. Middle. Hold her straight, hold her straight, hold her straight.
Erik Jones hard into the wall. We heard him on the radio just moments ago responding to his crew. He said, "I'm all right," but you could tell he was trying to catch his breath.
Erik Jones hit the wall at the worst possible angle at Indy, sending his car ablaze. Tire failures are very common at Indy, and they were happening more and more the last few years of the oval. The full-speed replay looks so bad and is enough to make anyone cringe.
Oh no, I'm scared.
There we go. There was no way.
Whoa! Oh my god, there's so much happening.
Bobby Labonte's in it. Stremmy's in it. Jeff Gordon down to the ground.
Nothing else coming from behind you.
And Kurt Busch went over and over.
Yeah.
Kurt has been racing for 2 decades now, racing for a multitude of teams, but this
Whoa.
wreck occurred with his stint for Furniture Row Racing. This wreck proved the Gen 6 car was able to be flipped, a debate in the community as the season started.
The 2009 race.
I think you're right.
Brad Keselowski and Carl Edwards coming to the checkered flag.
Boyer's 50
So many
comes up
people got
clogs the
collected in
track.
that as well.
Both Labonte brothers involved.
Stenhouse Jr., the window net is down. And a 3-car deal coming out of 4.
Oh my god, I love the pink
right
there.
Reed Sorensen. Let's take you back because Reed got loose coming out of 4, and that's where it all started.
For a guy with a reputation of wrecking a lot,
Oh
he
my.
really doesn't have too many hard hits in his career. For this wreck, we have to go back over 12 years to his first part-time season in the Nationwide Series, where he only started 7 races.
Right away.
Let's go on board.
You see just that stacks up right there. Really nothing Jason
Whoa,
Keller could do
didn't
either.
take much.
I mean, he reacted as quick as he possibly
He's
could.
gone.
Still a hard lick for Stenhouse.
Away with that. How about Alex Bowman in the 88?
Oh my, oh my.
Gonna go sideways, right in front of
Oh!
the 48 caught up, the 9 is caught up, the caution has come out. He got a big shove right into the front of the pack. The 42 of Kyle
That was quite
Larson,
hefty there.
He is there.
That made me cringe a bit.
The scariest thing in the world must be getting turned in front of the field at
Oh.
Talladega. He could have saved his car, but ultimately just lost it and went
Yeah,
straight
imagine
to the
spinning,
outside
and then
wall
as you
and got
spin,
hit
you see a
hard.
whole field of cars coming towards you.
Tell you what, I thought he might get a little bit turned on that.
Oh, you could feel the impact there from the camera shaking.
Look out, guys. Oh, man.
Boy, that's a dangerous spot.
Yeah, so Borsed is
And then you're just
confirmed
stuck
for
there
this
like a
year,
sitting
and
duck.
This is really the only NASCAR wreck I found of him or could remember. It was no mistake that he didn't make Tony Stewart happy during the race, leading to him getting turned.
Crafton.
And which way will Christopher Bell go?
Big crash. Heavy hit for Crafton. Caution is out. Suarez and Crafton both battling for the lead, and they are torn up.
Daniel Suarez has had an adventurous
These poor
career in
cars is
NASCAR
all I'm
thus far,
thinking.
but this wreck happened
And the people,
at
obviously.
Atlanta in 2016
But
when he raced for
the
Kyle
amount
Busch
of
Motorsport
money having
while
to...
racing for the lead.
I'd
That
love
got
to know
the
how
back
much
of him
money a
and turned
team
him into
has to
Crafton,
spend each
resulting in heavy hits for
season
both
to
drivers.
repair damage. Oh, those were some crazy crashes. The one where I think it was Joey flipping, that was crazy. And then there was another flip a few crashes after that. I can't remember who it was, but they were like literally triple flipping in the air. That was terrifying. But that was a really good part 2 though. Loved both part 1 and part 2. So thank you to the people who requested this video. And with that being said, if you have any other videos that you'd like me to react to, drop them in the comments. I'm working my way through everybody's suggestions at the moment. If you did want to check out any of my other socials or become a Patreon member and get early access to videos like this or top priority over your suggestions, then you can do all of that down below. But I hope you enjoyed today's reaction, and I will catch you next time for the next one. Bye.